People ask me all the time, they say, Michael, how can you measure church health? I mean, measuring growth is easy. Everybody talks about the same numbers, but how do you know if a church is really healthy? What numbers should you be looking at? Well, the way I think about this is how we measure health in our kids. When we take our kids to the doctor, there's numbers. They measure their height, they measure their weight. They tell me there's certain numbers that they're looking at. Numbers are certainly a part of measuring health, but there's more than numbers. I look at their relationships. Who are they friends with? What do they enjoy doing? What are their hobbies like? That begins to factor into whether they're healthy or not. Then, most importantly, I look at their character. Are they becoming more like Jesus? Are they kind? Are they loving? Are they a good person? Is there humility? So numbers and relationships and character all factors into the health of a child. Now, what if you begin to look at your church with the same lens? Here's some numbers that we're going to track. We're going to track attendance. We're going to track giving. But we're also going to track groups and volunteers and hours served and people connected and people inviting and people sharing their faith. If you dig deep enough, there are some healthy numbers that you could uncover and track. But then track relationships. Are people in your church inviting their unchurched friends? Are people in the community who may be far from God, are they interested in coming and visiting your church? Are they coming to your website? Are they downloading any of your videos? And then what about character? Are you measuring some spiritual things that are happening? Are people reading their Bible? Are people inviting their friends? Are people praying? Are people connected in groups? These are things that you can track. Tracking health is harder than tracking growth, but you can do it. I know you can. You know, it'd be pretty irresponsible of me to say as a parent, hey, well, the health of my child isn't really up to me, it's up to God. But so many times in the church we say that, well, our church health is not up to me, it's up to God. We have a stewardship responsibility. Just like I have a responsibility for the health of my kids, we have a responsibility as pastors and leaders for not just the growth, but also the health of our church. So embrace your leadership role. Embrace your calling. Fight for your church to both grow and be healthy.